and welcome back to another episode of the Light the Torch podcast. I am your host, B. Jones, and I got my boys with me. To the left, we have Blackie Chan of Blackie Chan Gaming. You can find him over on Twitch. Bottom right, we have Gunnar Atterbury from Juice on the Stands. You can find him right here on YouTube and on TikTok. And Spotify too, right, Gun?
No Spotify anymore. No Spotify. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Shifting away for right now.
Right, okay. And we have the legendary Raul Flores right here to the left. You can find so his Twitter handle is right there. Go ahead and give him a follow, man. So, boys, we made a new offer this week. What you guys think about it, man? We got a 5-star receiver out of Corner Canyon, same school that produced Jackson Dart, I believe.
Yep.
Pretty talented team over there. You seem to find a lot of talent in that area. So, what you guys think about that?
Sorry to jump in. Yeah, I was like, I like it. It is interesting. We're offering kind of late July-ish.
Yeah.
He is going to be visiting early August. He's also going to be visiting other schools, Michigan as well. He's a former Ole Miss commit as well. So, I mean, he's definitely going to be looking at his options. But from our viewpoint, it's interesting because it might mean that the staff wants 5 wide receivers versus 4 wide receivers, because that's been kind of the talk, is that we would get 4. That's where we're hearing, and we'll talk more about that 4th person later. But this is definitely an interesting offer from my viewpoint.
All right. So forgot to mention he's 6'2", 205 pounds. Like Guns mentioned, he's a former Ole Miss commit. Runs a 10.4 100-meter dash. If you guys don't know, that is very fast. That is almost Olympic speed. So,
yeah, I'm just kind of surprised. Like Gunn said, that we just now offered him. When I mean we've done pretty decent within Utah, so it's just kind of surprising. I'm guessing it's because we lost out on some of the receivers that we were going for. The one that went to Missouri and one that went to Miami, I think. But yeah, like I haven't really checked out his tape yet since it just recently happened. But if he's a 5-star, it's great. So no complaints.
Right, he's we're a little late to the game, man. But
I was going to see, why did we wait so long to offer? It's my question. Like, I understand that maybe we don't pursue him as hard initially if we had other targets, but just kind of sending a late offer like this, I don't know what's the plan behind that. But I mean, offensively, I'm not concerned. Lincoln Riley and the staff, I'm sure they'll put up a great class on the offensive side of the board. So, but I'm just curious on why they hold up to this day to offer, or till yesterday or whatever day it was. But he seems like he's got good measurements. You said 6'2", 205, and then 10.4 speed. I like that for sure. So, question is he a red gem or a green gem?
He's a what?
No,
he's not a bust. He's not a bust.
He doesn't appear to be a bust, man. I think he's pretty solid.
What else recruiting wise, Gunner? That's all you right there.
I mean, yeah. So I mean, that's the big one right now is Jerome Miles. To answer Jeff real quick, so Jerome Miles is a wide receiver we offered from Utah. If you're late, Jeff, no worries. And so we offered him recently. Looks like we're interested. There's going to be a visit early August for that kid in particular. But other recruiting news is really Phillip Bell, another wide receiver, Mission Viejo, California. He's going between USC and Ohio State, and from what we're hearing lately, it sounds like he's leaning towards us. Obviously, we'll find out here in early August still, if anything changes. But we're hearing like that is going to be our 4th receiver, and that's kind of why I hinted at Miles being the 5th receiver earlier. So that's really the only recruiting news that we have from that standpoint. We have some other stuff, but not really related to recruiting.
Oh, I did hear that it is rumored it's rumored that Romero Ison, who's committed to us, supposedly going to be taking a visit to.
I'm sorry, you kind of you're kind of muffled there. Who did you say?
Romero Ison.
Romero. Oh, Romero. Okay, the newly 4-star.
Yeah, it sounds like he's going to be taking a visit somewhere else. I can't recall the school right now.
Okay, so that makes sense then.
So we could be down to just going after get down to like 3 receivers at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Either way, man, I like the way our class is looking, our receiver class.
Yeah, for sure.
But, you know,
Jeff,
which I've never really been worried about receivers though.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah. Jeff has a good question. How does this guy we just offered compares to Nuke Hines?
Chinook's really fast though too. He's a speedster.
Yeah, I would say Miles has got a bit of a bigger frame, but he still is as quick and fast as Tanook. So that's just another.
Do you think it's a good comparison to him, or something that just based on what you've seen so far?
I mean, it's too early to tell, but I mean, just based on the speed alone and the frames, I mean, he's gonna be a freak basically.
I'd say like a faster Juju.
Yeah, that's what he reminds me of. He's a little more physical than Tanook, but that I've seen.
Yeah, Tanook's probably going to mainly be like a slot receiver for us. What is he like? 5'11"?
First, yeah, 5'11", 6 foot. Yeah.
Yep. So, like the way how this class is shaping up, man. But yeah, if we can get Phillip Bell as well, that'd be great. Especially him being a local guy. That's always a great thing for me in my book. So.
Yeah, and it's to go into recruiting a little bit more. I mean, like what you were saying. I mean, the offensive class is starting to really shape up well, especially the wide receivers and all that. If we can really solidify the offensive side, and then just focus on the defensive side, obviously let our play tell most of the story on that front. And yeah, and by the way, Tanook is actually 6'1", not 5'11". So thank you, Jeff, for that.
You never know.
Is that confirmed? Is that confirmed?
Thing,
I was gonna say, is that confirmed or is that just what the site says?
No. 6'1". That's fine.
All right, I'll go with 6 feet then. Keep it in the middle.
Either way.
Any I don't know if we're gonna talk about this or not, but I've been seeing a lot of people freaking out about Juju.
Let's not talk about this.
You didn't plan on it, but
yeah, like no, I
mean, it's just joking.
We've talked about Juju so many times. We've all been people be freaking out all the time, and nothing has come up of it yet. Until he says something about it, then all we can take it as face value that he's with USC.
Well, let me ask you guys this.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say what has. Like what news came out that people are freaking out? I haven't seen anything myself personally, but
honestly, it's just the same stuff that we continue to hear. It's the same story that there's Colorado buzz, somewhat Auburn. So that's all we're been hearing, right? And then the thought has always been that he would announce his commitment to us officially and stop everything sometime in July. Well, it's July 21st. We got 10 days until July 31st.
Yeah.
So
but he was
that's where it's getting a little interesting for me. I mean, honestly, I always said July 31st, past that date, and I'll have some different thoughts, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. Yeah. That's the thing with some of these big time QBs, unfortunately. It's like they play this game, so
but see,
don't mean that in no disrespect.
So,
it's
the thing about
playing. So
the thing about it is though, like he just had the interview with I forgot the name of the guy that he that just interviewed him, but he specifically said that he chose USC for Lincoln Riley, and that's basically what Caleb Williams did for to Lincoln Riley. He didn't choose Oklahoma for Oklahoma. He chose Oklahoma for Lincoln Riley. And he knew that he was going to get his best shot at getting to the NFL because of Lincoln Riley.
Listen. We know why he chose Lincoln Riley.
Huh?
We know why he chose Lincoln Riley. He stated that, but he still hasn't shut things down. So my question is, how long do we wait and sit here and play the fool right now? You know what I mean? With him entertaining all these other schools and playing this little game.
Yeah, because at this point,
let me know in the chat, guys.
What game has there been playing though? There has been no game.
Hold on, let me finish.
There is a game that he's been playing.
Finish.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me finish. So you guys in the chat, let me know. Do you guys, the rest of the fan base, do you guys feel like Lincoln Riley should move on, or should he continue to allow Juju to play this game?
What game is he playing now?
I was gonna say the game.
We already mentioned that.
That game. You just had it. You just had it.
Yeah, I mean the game he's playing
That's
is the fact
That's
that
the game right there. Unfortunately.
Yeah, he hasn't shut it down officially.
Yeah.
That's the game that he's playing.
But all of our recruits that we have right now, except for the defensive tackle from Texas, haven't shut it down. So why aren't we talking about them then? Like, are we going to be talking about the other recruits not shutting it down? So then why are we talking about Juju only?
Because
I would say just because of how long
it's a quarterback,
right? And all that.
But we all know that Lincoln Riley can get his quarterbacks too, and we still have Jaden Mayava too as well. So if some miraculous situation happens and he doesn't come to us, then that does suck. But then there's quarterbacks every year.
No, I'm not concerned about the quarterback. I was gonna say I'm not concerned about the quarterback position at all, but it is a little like I don't know what's the word, but it's like at this point, what game are you trying to play? Like, just shut it down. You visited all the schools already. If you're gonna flip. If you're gonna stick with us, just stick with us already, and then try to solidify the class. At this point, like, there's nothing else for him to see. If you're gonna switch, make the switch, or just stay with us and lock it down already. That's my thing. It's like you've seen everything. I'm for players to go visit all the schools they want to go visit. Like, they've earned that. They deserve that. But at this point, he's already gone to every school. So in my opinion, it's like, Juju, like, what are you doing? Like, are you going to stick with us? To shut it down at this point, go help us land some defensive recruits, offensive recruits, and just go all in. That's my thing.
Yep, that's how I'm right here with you, man. It's like, I don't understand what you're waiting on. You saw everything there is to see up to this point. I mean, I guess you want to wait until game days, but why commit so early if that's the case?
Well, we have a lot of players that commit so early all the time. So,
and a lot of them looking to shut it down.
Yep. And with that being said,
we only have one shut it down.
We still want him to commit to us. It's not like, let's.
He has committed to us.
No, but I'm saying like shut it down. I mean, shut it down. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Just fully shut down those rumors already. Just shut it down and just join us already, and then just make.
Well, I feel like he has shut down some rumors with some of the interviews that he does.
Verbally, but actually louder, man.
What do you mean actions though? Like,
okay,
anyone can say that they're shutting down their recruitment, but there's still coaches that still reach out to people.
Lucky Chain, you can go up, you can tell your wife you love her till you're blue in the face, right? And you can still go out and mess with other women, right?
Yes. And so even if he says he's shutting it down, he could still screw it up.
Yeah, he could. I mean, I don't think he's going anywhere.
Even if he says he shuts it down, that still doesn't mean he won't. There's not, like, these are high school kids, and they still will flip regardless.
Yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's gonna end up a USC Trojan, but it would be nice for him to just shut it down and help us, land some more recruits.
Yeah, and I get that, but like we're cooking this kid without really too much stuff going on behind the scenes.
We're not cooking him. We're just putting 2 cents on this. I don't know what he said, but
right. I didn't say nothing bad about this kid.
Yeah, I don't think he did either. I just said, it would be nice.
Saying that he's dramatic or he's playing these games.
We never say he's dramatic. I said he is playing a game. That's what we said.
He is playing the recruiting game, though. I mean, that's something we can't disagree about, right? Like,
we never say he's dramatic. We just said he is playing a game. And that game that he is playing is that he hasn't officially shut it down. Because there are rumors out there that he might flip to Auburn, he might flip to Colorado, right? So he is playing that game of keeping fans on the fence.
Yeah, fan engagement, 101.
What's
Yes,
good,
what's
Jay?
going on?
And
Oh,
then
yeah,
Jeff
man.
Rodriguez, we appreciate the super sticker.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Jeff.
thank you, Jeff.
Appreciate it, buddy.
And
See,
Levy, let's go for Longstreet.
Everyone's gonna say
So to change gears a little bit, I think we're going to talk about some couple contracts. That former Trojans. Oh, what?
I wasn't done bashing Juju.
Okay.
No.
Okay. No worries.
No.
I was now that we are talking about Juju, right? Say that he does flip.
I was joking, Raul.
No, but I mean, it is a good topic to talk about, right? Like, say that he does flip. What are our options out there? Longstreet potentially could be one.
That's who I would go after. I mean, we would imagine that we would put our best effort to try to flip Longstreet. But as we know, man, Texas A&M and NIL is pretty steep. So, not saying that we can't do it, but
it's all if our NIL wants to do
it. Be dealing with.
If our NIL wants to do it, our NIL probably could do anything that they want if they put their money where their mouth is.
The funds are there. That's what I'll tell you. I'll tell you what I keep hearing. The funds are there. It's just a matter of.
So I think our options are. I think our options are Longstreet. I would say number one is Longstreet, or we don't get a 2025 QB. Yeah. We get 2 26 QBs, one being Ryder Lyons, he'll be the 27 kid, and Miller Moss probably stays for another year. That would probably be our two options right now as it stands. I can't think of another 2025 QB out there.
I feel like that we would get in a bad spot though, because
what about?
Well, definitely. I mean, that's what we're saying with the whole situation, right? Juju tells us, hey, I'm gonna shut things down in July. So far, not. And now we're kind of stuck in the middle, right? We have to go against a school that drops bags. So
yeah, because I was gonna say we're all assuming that Miller Moss could potentially come back next year, but I personally think he's gone after this year because
it depends on his season.
I see him as a Heisman finalist. Maybe I am putting my USC homer glasses here, but I'm just saying I think he's gonna ball out this year. And he's gonna have a successful year, and it might be in his best interest to go to the league right after.
I mean, he has the potential, that's for sure. He definitely has the potential to do it.
He needs to be that Louisville game, Miller Moss, the whole season to be able to get that Heisman away from some of the other quarterbacks that are like we all know that Quinn Ewers is probably going to be up there. And Jalen Milroe and everyone loves Carson Beck for some reason. I don't see why they like Carson Beck as much. But
I don't see Milroe that much.
Huh?
So I don't see why Milroe gets as much hype as he does.
Because he's mobile.
The thing is that Miller Moss hasn't got any recognition because he hasn't really played, right? So they still don't know what he can possibly do out there. He can jump off those draft boards if he has a really solid season this year.
If anything, I think that who's going to have a better chance, depending on how well he does on special teams, is going to be Zachariah Branch to get to the New York. Because if he goes off on kickoff and punt returns and has a 1,000-yard receiving year, I can see him being in the Heisman Trophy.
Well, I would say the latter is more. Actually, the former is more likely. I think he's more likely to, kill it on special teams than he is to get over 1,000. Just because we have so many targets.
Yeah,
we have so many weapons.
But I also see we're going to be using Branch in a whole bunch of different ways, especially like out of the backfield.
Right.
Branch isn't going to beat Moss. Hey.
Hey, you never know, man. It might be Moss this year, Branch next year, just like Lynott and Reggie. I'll take it.
Actually, I'd be pretty hyped if Jacoby gets there, but
Jacoby's going to before he gets
Jacoby's going to Biletnikoff.
Yep. That's what college football 25 has told me already.
Man, I can't wait for the Vegas game already.
Yep.
I thought someone said that Bear Alexander was going to win the Heisman.
Yeah, I did see that.
He
I
is
did
going
see
to.
that.
Don't know how he did that, but
If
he
he
did it.
managed to pull that off as a D tackle, that'd be very impressive. All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No doubt. I definitely like. I've picked that Jacoby's probably going to be our leading receiver.
Yeah. Man, you know what? I mean, I keep saying this, and tell me if you guys agree or disagree, but to me, Jacoby Lane is a taller Tyler Vaughns with his catch radius and route running.
I always
That's my
thought
comparison.
I was thinking maybe he's a lighter version of Drake London.
With his high point ability, yes. But if you watch Tyler Vaughn's high school tape through his college career, you'll see it.
I haven't seen that in a long
What
time.
about what's this? Dwayne Jarrett.
But he's
Dwayne
smaller than Dwayne. You know what I mean?
Well, how tall was
frame.
Dwayne?
I think
Oh,
he's
in
like
frame.
6'5", 6'6".
Was it like 6'4", 6'5", I believe.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, DJ was nice.
Yeah, that's why I fought for him to be on our All-American. But let's see. Yeah. Lane, I do think Lane will be better than Vaughns, but Vaughns is doing pretty good in the UFL, or he did pretty good in the UFL.
Yeah.
Speaking
Some
of
stuff at XFL too, right?
XFL.
Yeah. Speaking of next Thursday, we are trying our best. We're still waiting to hear back, but we're trying to have a former Trojan here that is currently playing in the UFL or XFL. So just stay tuned for that on Thursday, and we'll give you an update on how that goes as far as scheduling. But yeah, just waiting to hear back, man. It's sounding good so far, so we're likely to have him on. Just gotta agree on the time. Yeah.
All right, what we got next here? I got one of your highlights, or actually, no, I'm seeing all the highlights now. You want to show the highlights from our football team?
Carlon yet?
Oh, Carlon, okay.
Yeah. So it's been said that Carlon is reportedly going to be playing at 305, which is 10 pounds lighter than he has been at least. But it's not that's not necessarily a bad thing. Do not freak out, Trojan family, all right? Because he's not 330, okay? Just relax. I mean, 305 is good enough. And it's good weight that he's going to be, he's shedding all the bad weight, basically, is what we're saying. So he's going to be looking a little more athletic, a little more leaner. And that's not to say that he still can't gain, but he's going to be recomping, basically. So burning some fat and adding some muscle. So
yeah, I'm excited for it. Like, just looking at it, like, he's already fast at 315. So just imagine him with the same strength at 305.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch him play. Excited to watch him, Jide play. Just excited to see the whole D-line room play. So,
yeah,
excited.
And B Jones, is that 305 because he probably has a little bit of bat weight on him right now?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we know muscle makes more of the fat, so he could easily get back to 315 before the season even starts, really. Well, maybe not before the season starts, being that camp is going to be coming up, but either way, man, I'm fine with it. We got another 300-pounder, so I'm fine with him at 305. Maybe that's where the coaches want him to play at. We don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about the D-line either in terms of where they want him in terms of size. Because we got Coach Henny. He knows what he's doing. Coach Danton Lynn. So I'm not worried about that. I was just curious about the 305 since kind of what Jeff mentioned, that he was reported like at 313 or something like that.
Right. Well, he told us on the show that we was 315 at one point.
Yeah.
Guys, I believe this is for you. This is definitely Jade.
Jade.
Yeah, listen, I'm not worried. Look, Henny's gonna have these boys playing. Matter of fact, Becky Chain, you want to talk about that video?
You're on mute.
Which video?
The video, AD video. I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, the goat has spoken and saying that he credits Coach Henny for his getting better. So like he's come out like saying that he's the reason why he feels like he played the way he has. I can go ahead and pull up the video real quick because it just like people need to hear this. Recruits need to see this. Like this is the GOAT, and he's undersized too for his position, and he's coming out saying that he credits everything to Coach Henny. So these recruits need to listen to the GOATs. So I'll get this up here. Shout out to Arrogant Nation for this.
He was a hell of a coach, bro, and like I can truly say he made me a better football player. You know, have an opportunity to, to learn from him, get coached by him, and even when it came down to breaking down film, I'm in every single week. I'm in there with him, like, what can we do this week to get off a double or triple team?
Come on,
like,
man, come on, help me out, coach.
I was nonstop. I always meet with Coach Henry before, like getting a game plan. If I'm watching film, on a Monday, I'm like, hey, what's the game plan this week? He sent me the game plan. What you think? What you watch film when he's got? Yeah. What you want? What you want this week? What you think gonna work for you? Like we always be able to have that feedback with each other, man. So, I got the opportunity to work with some great coaches. One hell of a coach, bro, and like.
So yeah, like right from the GOAT's mouth, no one should be hesitating to come to USC to play for Coach Henny at this point because the GOAT has said it.
Yeah, listen. I mean, this just like that very first statement, man, should tell it all to these recruits. That if the GOAT, who is already arguably considered the GOAT before even getting to Coach Henny, says that Coach Henny made him even better, that should tell you a whole lot.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see how our defensive line has turned out with Coach Henny, just giving them that extra boost of his skill or his coaching ability. So
not even just Coach Henny, Coach Lynn knows how to put this D line in the best position.
Yep.
I mean, then you add Coach Henny too. On top of that, if we're gonna be fine, all right, we're gonna be just fine.
And then kind of what Jeff mentioned, we do have some depth with freshmen, right? If we put G-Day, whatever his name is, I'll probably botch that, but Carlon and then Gavin Meyer too, right? Those are three linemen that we didn't have, and then Clifton too. He's at 295. So I think we're gonna be all right on the defensive line this year, and we're gonna surprise a lot of people.
Yeah, Joe. It has technically been bad,
Joe,
but
it brings me to my next point. Don't smoke crack.
Joe, lay off the crack, man.
It does suck that we did lose those 5-star defensive linemen, but the moment that they see the proof in the pudding, the first 3 games, they're going to be begging to come back.
Exactly.
So they're going to see what Coach Henny has done for all these players that no one is even putting in the top 100, like Bear Alexander. He definitely should be in the top 100 after the first 3 games when he's getting to that backfield and smothering the running backs or the quarterbacks. So I'm not worried about our defense with Coach Henny as our coach. And Sean Newett. Sean Newett also has coached some first rounders too. And one of them is killing it in Detroit right now. So don't forget about him too.
He's got a lot of talent to work with Jamil Muhammad and Cam and Braden Shelby, man. I think Braden Shelby really gonna break out.
Especially in that CFB 25.
Yeah, 25 and Nate Clifton.
Gavin Myers. Gavin Myers is great.
Gavin Myers is good on there too.
91 or is it 91 or 93? I can't remember.
91.
Yeah.
So
shout outs to Carter Sports.
Carter, what's going on? Yeah, man.
Yeah, just by the accolades, our coaching staff is literally one of the best defensive coaching staffs out there. But people just want to downplay all that. But especially Paul Fine bum. Is that a new one? I haven't heard that one.
It's been a while.
But yeah,
our
I'm excited.
Players are super underrated, and people are going to be surprised this year.
Yeah, the 2023 and the 2024 classes are going to pay dividends for us in the future. Like they're going to pay dividends for us this year, probably.
I feel like
Cam Fountain or Braylon Shelby. I mean,
I feel like that, and it's not really a good comparison, but kind of like our O-line was super underrated going into that first year with Caleb Williams, and we surprised a lot of people by having a good O-line. I feel like we're going to do the same thing on the defensive side of the ball this year. We have the players, we just didn't have the right scheme and the right coach putting them in the right spot. And now that we've addressed that, I feel like we're going to have a bunch of breakout years this year, or breakout players this year.
Right. All right, let's talk about that for a little bit, man. Who do you guys think will be breakout players on both sides of the ball? Give me one guy for each side of the ball.
Well, like, can we say Jacoby Lane since he kind of broke out in the Louisville game, but
I wouldn't. I mean, one game is not really considered a breakout. You gotta.
I would say Jacoby Lane, of course. Then,
yeah, I'll say on my offensive side, I'll say Joyner. I think he's gonna break out this year.
Do you think he'll end up taking over for Woody Marks, or what do you think is going to be the 1A,
1B,
1A, 1B?
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
basically when Marks gets off the field, we're not gonna miss a beat type.
Okay, that's good. Situation. Is that a cat behind you?
No, one of my dogs.
Oh, your dogs. Okay.
I was gonna say Jacoby Lane as well. I feel like he's gonna have a big year, or Deuce Robinson.
Frankie took mine, man.
Lemon
and Shelby for sure.
I could see that too.
Is Kamari Ramsey considered a breakout when he kind of did good at UCLA?
Yeah, he's pretty much, he got a name for himself. I wouldn't consider him a breakout.
Yeah, we're excited about him. We already know what he can do.
Right.
But yeah, like Jacoby Lane, like all of our wide receivers are pretty much going to be breakout stars because they weren't starters all last year because we already had great receivers ahead of them.
And then you guys are going to laugh at me or not take it serious, but I'm speaking into existence. Kobe Pepe going to break out this year. I don't care. I'm not saying he's going to be an All-American, but I mean nothing beats experience. And he's a grown man already with the right coaching staff, right meal plan. All right. I'm telling you guys, he's going to surprise people. I'm going to go with Kobe Pepe this year.
Listen, I welcome that. Pray that it happens. I pray more than anyone.
I do too, but the moment that you said experience kind of threw me off. I was like, he hasn't had much experience. But
as a
in-game experience.
But I'm saying he's been playing for a while. I mean, that's what I'm getting at. He just didn't have the right coaching staff. So imagine him with Danton Lynn and then Coach Henny and then Sean Newell now, like being able to teach him a few things. And
listen,
I think he's gonna have a big year this year for us.
Listen, we know last year, man, was just a disaster for defensive linemen. We even brought guys in just to not play him. Keon Bars. I mean, like because they were too heavy in Grinch's mind.
Yeah, could you imagine if Keon Bars was still here?
Right. Wish he had another year, man. But that was sad to see. Like, man, what'd you bring this dude here for? He was cool in Arizona. You brought him here.
Yeah, we were so excited for that pairing between him and Bear.
Right.
That never happened.
Yeah.
Barely. I'll give some love to Elijah Hughes as well. I was gonna mention Lucas. Card Sports stole that, so I'm gonna say Hughes. I think he can move from a D-tack, DN type situation.
Yeah, man, we can
I
go
like
like
the Mason Murphy one.
I hope so, man. I hope Mason Murphy breaks out. We need him to.
Yeah, we need him to. Sure.
No pressure, Mace, but we need
I-
pressure. We need you.
I really think that we might end up seeing Carlon taking over the starting spot midway of the season.
Really?
I could see that happening. With seeing all of his work ethic that he's been putting in without being on the team, and just adding more with Benny Wiley, and then adding on Eric Henderson with that work ethic, that is true dog work that he's been putting in this offseason without having Coach Henny by his side. And now with him stepping on campus, it'll just be even that much better.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at that. He would definitely be playing a lot this year.
Yeah.
Whether
And
he becomes a
I
starter.
have a video coming out about him soon.
Yeah.
Actually,
it
should be at the beginning of the month.
So who do you think on the offensive line will have that same type of value or same type of?
What do you mean?
Like a breakout year this year, you mean, or what do you mean?
Page.
No, like you said about Carlon, you think he'll eventually become a starter. Do you think there's anyone on the offensive line that would?
Oh.
What about do you guys think Noah takes a big leap this year?
I think so.
Alani Noah, yeah.
Yeah.
He could take over right guard.
Yep. I think he gets we get to see all what all the coaches are raving about prior to them not raving about it. You know what I mean? Well, we know they're just having some issues adjusting, I guess you could say. So
what do you guys think about this comment here from Walter Clark, real quick?
Listen, I think once we put the product out here and we fix our little situation, I think we could probably jump back in there. I mean, he committed to us in the beginning for a reason. You know what I mean? And I think he would still take those reasons into consideration. So
and he hasn't disrespected the program, so I'll welcome him back. I don't know if I'll take the other guy back though, whatever his name is.
I mean, his comments are real, but I understand where he was coming from. His comments were a little disrespectful, but I get why he said what he said. I mean, in comparison to other schools.
Hey, if they do see the product that we put out there and be like, sorry for what we said, and they publicly come out and say sorry, sure, they can come back. But
these kids got
I don't know about freshmen on the offensive line. It would definitely have to probably be after the Michigan game. I feel like that they would probably maybe come in after that, because the Michigan game is going to be a big test for our offensive line.
Yeah. One game one player that I was thinking of that I had in mind was Hayden Trader.
Hayden Trader, yeah. Colorado boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of when for him. He's definitely going to be a starter, and I think he's definitely going to the NFL. If you watch his film, he's definitely one of those underrated guys. Do
you think he can beat out Mason Murphy?
I
think Hayden's a tackle, right?
Yeah. Well, he's projected to play right tackle, I believe.
So
I don't think he'll beat out Mason initially. Maybe he can fight for that spot a little later in the season.
Yeah, I feel like the Michigan game is going to show us where our weaknesses on the offensive line is. And then that's probably when they'll reevaluate.
Yeah.
Actually, the LSU game is definitely going to be a good, what is it called? Litmus test for us.
Carter has a question, guys.
That's his name, Isaiah Gibson. I forgot his name too, like Raul. Well, he said he wanted to play for a real program or something like that. Isn't that what he said? Serious program. I don't even care what he says. The
moment he don't want to answer the question.
Raul left us. Scared of the question.
My internet was acting up, but he said something about he's trying to go to a real program. So in my eyes, that's pretty disrespectful. You're saying to a real program, at least from what I remember, that's what stood out. And I remember him clearly saying that he wants to go to a real program. So in my opinion, it's like taking shots at our program. So personally, myself, he says that, you know what, you're out. I don't want you on my program anymore. You're gonna be saying stuff like that. I understand you want to flip and stuff like that, which is okay, but you go out and publicly say, oh, you want to go out to a real program, cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Move
Right,
on.
burn some bridges with that one. That was not a smart comment at all.
Yeah, that's why I said he needs to publicly apologize.
Which kind of shows a lot
Even
of
if
immaturity.
he can publicly apologize and be like, all right, appreciate it, I'll take your apology, but I still don't want you.
I wouldn't say no.
I don't think think he'll be forgiven.
But keeping it with the O line, I was gonna say my internet was messing up, but I think Tobias Raymond's been taking huge leaps in terms of at least adding weight and whatnot, so he can be a surprising player this year.
Who was the one that was losing weight at the guard position?
Alele or
Amos?
what's his name?
Yeah.
Amos?
Alele? Yeah.
Lele. Yeah,
But
but he was at like 360, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a big boy for
Yeah,
sure.
he was a big boy.
Big boy. Wasn't there rumors that they were going to try to move him over to tackle as well, like like on the defensive side?
I think I did hear that for a second. He played both ways in high school, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I think so. Yeah, I believe so.
That'd be interesting. He's a big body, so.
I mean, if we need to go there, bro.
Oh, and so did we want to go ahead and kind of show some of B Jones's clips from our what is it called, college football team? What do we call the California
Southern Centaurs?
Yes.
So
you can see our logo to the right.
Yep, you guys have an opportunity to be added to the roster of the Cal Southern Centaurs. We'll be playing our games on Tuesdays every week. You can watch it. We'll be streaming it right here on this channel and on Twitch. And you can watch yourself go off or not go off, depending on how good you are. But go ahead and consider those memberships, man, and get added to the roster.
Let me go ahead and share this real quick, or show this here. This is a clip that B Jones showed us when he was playing with the team.
You see number 32, that's USCJ right there.
Offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half.
Quarterback Gunnar Atterbury.
Oh, he's going to break the pocket.
Is that Gunner?
Yeah.
That's Guns.
Guns touchdown. Oh, hit him, Guns.
Look at that.
What is your dance?
Yep.
Yeah.
Who's that, Jonas? Who's behind him?
Hey Gunner, but you gotta have to pop out those moves on the stream live show when you do
Yeah,
that.
I gotta see you can really score like that.
Right, dude.
Spot on, Enrique.
But on Anthony James.
For real though, Anthony. For real.
That's funny. Let me show another one real quick here. I don't know who this. Like you said this a few times here, but I don't know who this is.
You from the showboat.
This one right here. Who is this?
That is USC priority right there. Running the
That's USC priority.
Pick six.
Shout out to
You got a pick six?
Hey.
Yeah, pick six. I got USC priority.
Let's see what else you sent.
I believe he got a sack that game too, man. So he was
I think
definitely
that's all. I think that's all you sent from the ones that I saw in the Discord. Because the other one, like I downloaded them and they just were the same exact thing. So you might have to send them again in the Discord.
Okay.
Guns, answer this.
I am a lefty for real. Yep, I am.
He's the Bryce Young for us.
Yeah.
Wait, what? On the game on Dynasty mode, Gabriel Lightfoot transferred to USC. Is that a sign? Hey.
Hey, Corey hit the portal too, man. Just saying.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe CFB 25 is like a crystal ball for us.
Yeah.
I am.
Okay, all right, that's some more. So
Yeah, I think that's the coolest part about that game is Just seeing the names, and like who jumps in the portal and all that stuff. It's just like, damn.
Yeah, Caleb Downs jumped
Just
in the
imagine if it
portal.
happened in real life.
Wait, Caleb Downs jumped in the portal?
Yeah, and one of mine, I saw it. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
if like he's a sophomore this year?
Yeah.
I think he's a sophomore.
Yeah, so because he was a true freshman when he first came out or went over. So, are you sending the other ones in there?
Yeah, trying, man. It was been a little slow. I think you just got one right now.
Yeah, I just saw one here. I'll download this one here.
Well, yeah, man. Like I said, man, you can also be added to the roster, man. Just go ahead and purchase a membership, and you're in there.
And we are going to do like a tournament with all our subscribers as well.
Guns with the cannon.
To Gunnery Sergeant Ken Wynn. Where's he, by the way?
To our what did we call him as? He's like the Wes Welker of the team.
Yeah, Wes Welker.
That touch pass right
there. That was he did not lose stride with Guns' pass too.
By the way, we are in the SEC. We decided to whip up on the SEC. So
Anthony James,
I'll sign up and beat Braxton Shaw and not show up when we play. So I don't know if you guys saw Tim's YouTube channel. I can't remember what his channel is called here, but definitely give him a subscribe. Right? Huh?
Conquest, right?
Yeah. Conquest, USC Conquest. Definitely check out his YouTube channel. But he posted a video. He was doing a reaction to USC versus, I think it was Oklahoma. No, not Oklahoma. It was against Michigan, and it was pretty lifelike with one of our players missing a pretty easy chip shot kick too. So, and we ended up losing by like 3 points to Michigan because of that.
Wow,
it was pretty kind of accurate.
I don't even think I have to. That's cool, but
sad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad,
man. That is one thing that worries me in real life, though.
I think we got it situated, man.
Our kicker?
Yeah, our kicking position. Hopefully we do.
We brought in that regard.
Wait, we got that 6-star kicker, right?
Yeah.
He's been posting some videos too of him kicking, and he's looking good. So once he gets on campus, I think he can take over that starting position.
I sent a couple more. Did you get them?
Hey, our kickers on the game are terrible. Like whenever I have to hit a field goal or a punt, they have like no power behind those kicks at all.
Kicking in the game is so weird. Like sometimes it goes slow and sometimes it goes fast.
Here's a little tip: if you're kicking a field goal, do not blast it. You gotta kick it.
You can just
don't hit that red mark.
Yeah, no, not on the field goal. Then you're gonna miss.
Yeah, don't try to kick as hard as possible. Just like in the middle. In the middle is fine. So here's another one against us versus Kentucky. Don't know why we're in a close game against Kentucky, but sure.
Hey, look, man. Yeah, they definitely cheated.
Is this me?
Yep, this is Bucky Chan making the play right here.
Yeah.
Okay, VC.
That 40-yard dash is paying off right there. Look at
that. What am I, a field general? That's what I put myself as. I'm not going to kill you like in breakneck speed or whatever, but I'll get the job done. I'm a sure tackler.
There you go.
I'm Mr. Dependable. Let's see what else. Dang, you sent a lot of copies.
Did I really?
We might put these videos up on as a short on YouTube, so I'll do that.
Yeah, that'll work.
Let me go ahead and share this other one that against Kentucky here. No, not that.
So what's the plan with the game? So we are gonna do a tournament style, right? For the subscribers when we have a few of them lined up, and we can announce that later. But
Right, that would be on Fridays.
Is this the same one? Yeah, this is the same
Yep.
one that you already. I think that's it then.
Really?
Yeah,
They're not going through?
or maybe this one did. Or this looks like just a picture. Yeah, you just sent a screenshot.
hey Carter, we might have to send you some links for recruiting, the cheat code to recruiting. Kind of focus on your top 10, 15 players, and then put it on auto recruit. You come close to being a number one ranked class.
You know what's the thing? I haven't done Dynasty mode yet.
Stop cheating, man.
Stop cheating, dude.
Hey, if you, the school up north could do it, why can't I do it on the game?
Right.
Oh, wait. I definitely got to send you this one. Yeah, man. They are definitely.
So, but what's your overall assumption or like that? What do you think about college football overall?
I love it, man. I think they hit on this. The detail in this game is crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm still a little upset with just how our offensive line is, though. Like,
yeah, okay, so
they're getting me killed,
and the corners be getting torched like crazy. But
not for me though. Like honestly, I've been having some good luck with them.
But yeah, this is I've heard a couple people complain about it. The corners just getting toasted every play. So,
I finally tried. I had played it for a few seasons, just simulate, just so I can play around with recruiting. I would focus on that's what I've been doing playing the game. It's really more on the recruiting side. Been focusing on 10 to 15 of the top players. Focus on them for the first 5-6 weeks, and then going through the heart pitch or the heart cell, the sway, and all that stuff. I have a better understanding of how that works now too.
yeah.
So that's super helpful. So that's super helpful.
Sorry,
I'll send a couple more. Do you see?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for them to load. Real quick, Anthony James. Right now, for the Twitch account, we don't have members set up for that right now because there's certain stipulations that you have to meet before you can be a member. Before you can be members, you have to have a certain amount of hours and a certain amount of followers at the time. Hey, look, Slap Happy's here. But you can subscribe to you could become a member on Twitch, not Twitch, YouTube for right now. But yeah, our boy Slap Happy's here, and it's not totally the end of the show yet.
What was that penalty? A $10 penalty? What was it when he was talking to Jeff? Hey Carter Sports, don't turn on auto recruiting till week 7 and 8 after you're done getting your top guys. Just FYI. But we'll send you the link.
Yeah. So the memberships are right here on YouTube. So you may have to switch your browser to website mode. Am I not? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, if you're in an iPhone, and you go on YouTube through your iPhone, you won't see the subscribe button. So you're gonna have to turn on that web browser mode so you can get that button, the subscribe button.
Real quick, I'll try to show you on YouTube from the computer standpoint here. I'll show it real quick.
You find on Slap Happy.
Right here. Or sorry, right here is where you can get the membership right here. Click on it. Choose the different options here. We're probably going to update some of the membership options as well, so be on the lookout for that. But let me go ahead and share one of the. I think this is us on defense
B.
right
Jones
now.
is
Yep, he is.
what
He's frozen.
what a picture frame right there, dude.
Right? Always, man. We
Mm.
should do a compilation of still shots of me being frozen.
Drive going or keeping going, as the case may be. It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense is.
Who's that? Is that me?
What's that?
Oh, that's Guns? Wait, who was that?
Nope, that is USC Priority making a big play.
Priority?
Yep.
Where's USC Priority when we need him here?
Right? Yeah, you're not even here to see his clips, man.
We'll post these on YouTube and Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Wait, you guys, USCJ, Gabe, and Carter plus Tim all rock. Thanks, Slap Happy. Really appreciate you, buddy. Oh yeah, like do you have any more clips, or was that it?
I sent you another one, I believe. Did you get it? I sent you 2 more.
Let's see here. Right now, the only ones I'm seeing right now. Actually, here's another Kentucky one that I don't think I've shown here. I think. Oh, this is you, B. Jones. Okay.
Forced fumble.
Yep. Don't spoil it.
Sorry.
Okay, here it is. Let's share this here. We got the 2 best linebackers in the nation.
That's right.
Look at that hit stick right there. Did you use the hit stick for that?
Of course I did.
But on
Wow.
On fire.
Let him have it, man.
That's good. Thanks, Slap Happy. You don't have to
Appreciate
apologize
you,
for being late.
Yeah, well,
As
I
long
was
as you
just
make your
messing
way
with
in
you.
here.
Yeah, just as long as you join us on the episodes, we appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Is that the? Let me see if there's another one that you. Let's see. Nope, that's the same one.
I'm
Same
not even
one.
in. I'm not even in the game yet, guys. Come on.
Hey, you just got in there today, man.
Finally made the roster.
A little bit. So,
I had to walk on, fellas. Don't feel sorry.
I don't walk on.
yeah, that's why Guns had the wrong number on for a while.
Do you have one of Tyler?
I do somewhere. I'm pretty sure I sent it.
Yeah, I remember seeing the Tyler one.
Yeah, it's in the Discord somewhere.
I wish there was a better way that we could look for media stuff that was sent in the chat, but let me see if I can actually look for it. Actually, I think I can look for videos here. No, it's not giving. Yeah, it's not doing it for right now, but yeah. Let's see here. I'll be your guys, Pete Albergas. Was that the kicker that we were saying that was our All-American?
No.
I'm not sure.
Pete Arbogast, you don't know who Pete Arbogast is, man? What kind of Trojan fan are you?
Shut up.
Shame.
Let's see. Those guys that sell the numbers to the Big Ten teams said SC comes out 12-0 this year. Who said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that. USCJ had a video on that.
Yeah, we mentioned it on the last podcast as well. We touched on it very briefly.
From the Hall of Fame pod or something like that.
Yeah, the Hall of Fame pod. There it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I was trying to look for that, and I'll have to just take a look at USCJ's video.
Yeah, I forgot who brought it up. I think it was Anthony James that might have mentioned it to us on Thursday. Can't remember, but it was one of our subscribers.
Did you want to talk about the huddle that we're going to be in, the new group?
Absolutely. So we are now.
Do we have a logo for them right now?
No, not yet.
Okay.
We are now going to be a part of the College Huddle network. So you'll be seeing us collaborating with other podcasts and teams, podcasts from other teams is what I'm trying to say. right here on this channel right here, and we'll be joining them as well on their channel. In fact, you guys can check out Blackie Chan on the Truth Gator, right?
Yeah, the I forgot the
Gator Truth or something like that.
Yeah, the Gator Truth. Let me just pull up the podcast real quick that I'm going to be on actually tomorrow, and the episode should be the Wednesday. So Gator Truth Football or Gator Truth Florida Football Podcast. I'm going to be on their show tomorrow around 6:00 is when I do the interview, and then once they get it all edited, it should come out on Wednesday, I think. So I'm excited for it. It's not the standard. What do you think the season is going to be like? It's more just about the fandom that I have for USC, and they're just going to be asking me just like how I got into USC football and stuff like that, like any favorite traditions that I have for USC. So it's not going to be the whole like, what do you think your whole season is going to be like, and who's going to be a breakout player like for the Ohio podcast that we had, which I'm going to put the link in the in our chat real quick so you guys can take a look at that. Both me and Guns are on that, so the guys on for the Ohio podcast, they're really chill, so definitely check them out here.
So
like
we're gonna do a lot of joint podcasts probably, right, throughout the season as well.
Yep. Well, like this huddle, the college huddle, is they have a whole bunch of, it's not just Big Ten teams, SEC, ACC, all colleges. And so, and the way that we were found out by the Gator Truth Florida podcast was through that network. So it's definitely going to get us out there more, and we're going to be collaborating with these guys, and it's going to be really well, and they're going to help us grow the channel, and I'm excited for it.
Yep.
All right, I think B Jones just added another one in here.
I already put my PTO request, so guys, for one of the podcasts. I'm just saying, next year I'm putting it a whole year in advance.
They only want you though. That's the thing. They already told us.
That's too bad.
Here's one here. Let me turn the.
And Slap Happy, we touched on it quite a few minutes into the podcast, so definitely check it out.
Who is that? Who is that? What is this here?
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Run the gun, wants to pass.
Damn. Was that you, B Jones?
What's that?
That was you. Damn. Just shedding the block right there.
And Slap Happy, just quick cliff notes on that. It's just us saying that he should just shut it down already, and that we don't think he's going to flip. But it would be nice for him to pretty much stay committed to us. But check it out when you get a chance.
Wait, CU's getting upset over him? CU fans just all they just keep posting is "we won Juju" and that's it, and then the little buffaloes next to it. That's all they can say really is "we won Juju." They don't give us a real reason why they feel like they.
You mean Lulu, man.
Don't call him out his name.
You got one more, man. Did you see the other one?
Let me go back to it here.
And I wasn't calling him out of his name, Blackie Chan. That's what Dion said in his little tweet that he put out.
Oh, he called him Lulu?
Well, he said he has a friend that went through the same situation. His name was Lulu. So, so basically, you know who he's referring to.
I guess.
Yeah, it was one of those.
I just don't. I still not seeing. Let me go ahead and try to find them again here.
Hey, B Jones, Anthony has a question for you.
What's up? What was it?
Come on.
Oh, that's somewhat throwback SC jerseys. Not the helmets, of course. The helmets are matte cardinal and chrome. So with the gold decal. So I wouldn't say, it's throwback jerseys with a new twist.
Oh, corner shot too. Damn.
Oh yeah, that's a Trojan Blade right there with the touchdown.
Gabe?
Yeah. You guys
So
know
is he a tight end?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you give him the same measurables as Joey Olsen?
I gave him the measurables that he gave me.
Probably the same as Joey Olsen. He loves Joey Olsen.
Yeah, he's very big on Joey Olsen.
But yeah, is that the last clip that you have for us?
It is, yes.
You should send a whole video of gameplay for it, and we could just upload those and have it be its own little thing for the channel.
Well, we're gonna be streaming them on Tuesday.
Oh yeah. Well, do we want to do commentary on those? Do you ever want to just do simulations of those and then just do commentary over it, or are you gonna play it?
We can do that. Yeah, I'd rather do it.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about just doing the whole season simulation of the SC game. Just we're doing that on Wednesdays, right?
Yep.
Okay. Do we want to do commentary over that, or just let the simulation?
If we can, whoever's available.
Well, I'm always available. I can set that up anytime, so that's fine.
Hey,
Yep.
Field General Blackie Chan, Mr. Dependable.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. What else we got, guys?
That is it. That's gonna wrap it up for us.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we talked about this at the beginning, but the contracts. I mean, I know they're not current Trojans, but former Trojans. Caleb Williams, 4 years, $39.49 million, fully guaranteed. I don't know if we're 100% sure, but I think in his contract he has like a no. It's not a no trade clause. It's like a no financial tag clause or something. I don't know if that's legit. I saw this rumor.
He doesn't want
if true, that is a very smart idea in my opinion.
Yeah.
And then lastly is Evan Mobley, former Trojan basketball player. He's got 29 million, over I don't know how many years, 4 or 5. Thank you. And it could go up to 269 due to incentives. I'm assuming like all pros and stuff like that, and in terms of how NBA does it. So Trojans are getting paid, boys.
So how many is that? How many is that going to NIL?
Right, exactly.
That's some back at us, man. Forgot to mention that Caleb also got a $25 million signing bonus.
Yeah, 25 mil. Yeah, so, and Chicago's really loving Caleb though.
So what's up, Caleb, man? Can we get 5 mil?
Hey, yeah, I give some of that NIL money back that you got from USC.
Right.
Maybe you could take over House of Victory.
I'll stop. You about to start something.
Oh yeah, Amon-Ra was the first. Well, did Pittman get one before him?
No, I think Pittman was after.
Pittman was after. Okay, but Amon-Ra really got the ball rolling for USC players getting paid, because then Pittman got paid after that, and then who else after that?
Our guys get paid, and we can't even name a guy over there from that school up north.
Yeah,
that's why you signed it.
Who all got drafted from them? I don't even know.
The corner over there. Apparently, they had 8 or some draft picks.
Yeah, London will be next. Yeah, London has a couple more years.
Oh yeah, he'll get his.
Yeah, his rookie contract is up in 2 years, right?
Yep.
And now he has Kirk Cousins to throw the ball to him.
Yeah. He'll have a nice year this year, and I just hope Addison, hire a driver, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to hear you on the news be another Henry Ruggs situation. Right. Get your head straight, man.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah.
Well, anything else before we get out of here, fellas?
Not at this time.
Nike stock is still plummeting. FYI.
Yeah, I saw that. Keep it going.
Nike stock is plummeting.
Hey, I'm gonna follow the Tim Prangley thing. Whatever I contribute to them is nothing really, but you know what? One less person to buy Nike stuff. As long as if it's USC stuff, I guess I have no choice. But I'm done buying Nike stuff.
Okay. All right, guys.
All right. We're out of here, guys.
My gear in the game should be Adidas or something else.
Stop it.
I didn't go
We're Nike
Nike,
school, man. Yeah, unfortunately. All right. That's going to wrap it up for us, guys. We're going to get out of here. Fight on.
Fight on, guys.
I don't.